What's the worst mistake you ever made when texting someone? So, I know a girl. And I'm not quite sure what she has, but I do know she's mentally challenged. She's the sweetest little girl I know, heart of gold and extremely generous, and friendly. She's taken quite a liking to me, and her parents say she apparently doesn't stop talking about me at the dinner table, or whenever she gets the chance. I think she sees me the same way younger kids find high schoolers cool. She's recently taken an interest in building her own wardrobe. She didn't care much aside from preferring certain colors and prints, and her mother apparently bought most things for her, but she's begun to develop her own taste fashion-wise. That said, I have several pairs of baggy pants I usually default to for comfort, and she noticed. She expressed to her mother that she wanted her own pair, but she wanted it to look exactly like my pants specifically. Now, baggy pants often have different looking fits depending on its dimensions and whoever's wearing them. And after hours of her mother taking her to different shops, they weren't able to find one that looked just like mine did, and fitted on her exactly like mine did. Lisa decided to send me a message once they reached the last shop, and she told me what she was doing. I go, I'll help. Like the dumb F that I am. God, if I could just ask to turn back time, I would have tossed my phone and myself down a whale's colon in the hopes that would save me from the day's humiliation. But as we are all just men, I was powerless. She found one that looked quite similar to mine, and she tried it on. She then sent me a picture of herself smiling and wearing the pants, but she told me she was still upset as it doesn't look as good as when you wear it. Alright, that's lovely. She's trying to copy me? Very sweet of her. Unfortunately, I was busy when she messaged me. Not too busy not to be able to check my phone every now and then, but I definitely couldn't be on my phone for too long. So, I took a look at the picture she sent and decided it wasn't baggy enough and she had pulled the pair far too high up her waist. Again, I couldn't type for too long. I deliberately kept my responses short. I responded, bigger, pull it down a little too, waistband should be around your belly button, perfect, right? Wonderful advice from a guy she thinks is cool. But no, of course not. I placed my phone back into my pocket, happy with myself. I thought about wearing pants that matched the color of what she had tried on when we met again. But God is not merciful. In fact, God has forsaken us all. The second message was never sent. Bigger, it's a single word and it sounds dry and uninteresting. But surely sounding dry and uninterested in a conversation with a mentally stunted girl isn't too much of a sin, right? That wasn't my sin, unfortunately. And it's probably time I should mention Lisa is a black girl. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please open your keyboards and spot the letter B with me. It's on the lower right side, correct? Lovely. How wonderful is it that the letter N is also on the lower right side? Why? The letters are right next to each other. Surely, there is not a word that could be sabotaged by that simple little mistake? Well, there is. So I called Lisa the N-word. Hard are perfectly spelled.